Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan. By my side, Steve Kerr and Clark Keller. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
All
but the bad news
we
is
are
there is
back to NBA 2K15, my career mode, and we are facing the Houston Rockets. All right then, let's do this at the Rockets place. So,
April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA.
What's up?
And we've got a great one in store.
This is April Fool's in the game. I just realized that by, him yelling. And he shoots it, and he makes it. Alright, he makes it two first points in this game. And it was in about the first 2 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, that was pretty early points.
Being on the road, maybe they were
That
just
was the first points in this game, and it was super early.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss.
Oh, look at that SWAT team.
Had an impact.
Look at that SWAT team. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that this is going to be my game. Oh, shoot that, make that. Oh, yeah, 4-0. Woo! I am feeling it. Feeling something here, and I don't know what, but
In that game, Kevin,
I couldn't get the block at all. But you know what? We're still up by 2. It's not tied or anything. No, we are up by 2.
If you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
And Sacramento has possession.
Shoot that, make that. Oh, yeah. Shoot that, make that.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas. He drains those.
No, but seriously, I am feeling something, and I don't know what it is, but I like it. But I like it.
A lot of good work on the boards.
Oh.
That helped him too.
Inside.
Now here's Monty.
Ah. No. Ah. Left him open. That was definitely my fault.
The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or vanguard as far as advanced analytics go.
Oh, Cousins.
Some in the NBA have
With
scouted.
me.
Hey,
And from 3-point
something
range.
right.
Ah, couldn't make it. It's a good shot selection. Alright, nice. Nice.
They set the pick.
Oh.
And Beverly gets to a reason.
Alright, get back to James Harden. I have
Beverly,
the
the pass
guard.
to Harden.
Probably
Just 5 to shoot.
One of the best, if not the best,
Gets this game back to even.
player on this
Looks like he
team.
might be
I
on
cannot
his
be
game
messing
today,
up
Clark.
and leaving
Kings have
him
gone
open like I
3
did
of
that
4
one
from
time.
the field to start out the game. Pass to Cage.
Oh. And
And a foul on the
I
shot.
couldn't get it in, but I still drew the foul.
It's going to be on James Harden.
And makes the first one with the green
Yep, that was an
ball.
easy whistle for the official.
That one misses.
Couldn't make the second one. See, with that one you have, it's like you have to get perfect every time.
It was not a very
Yes,
inspired
got the
performance
rebound.
for them, particularly defensively. I thought
And
they gave the hostile crowd.
Make that!
a cheer
Yes,
about
fast break,
Yeah,
score,
they
you're
allowed a
right.
lot of
Double
free runs
move
to the
leading
hoop,
to a
lot of
score,
open
and
jumpers,
good shot
in the end,
selection.
the
All
opponent's
these
shooting
things.
percentage was
Got
right
9
through
points
the
in
roof,
this game,
you
and
can't
guess how
win
much
when that's
team,
the case.
how many
Here's
points my
Harden.
team has?
After the made shot
9.
from Cage. Kicks it to Beverly.
Oh, Beverly.
And
That's
Harden
Harden.
with the drive. And takes it in
Ah,
for the layup off
he
a
made
very
it
nice
9
feed.
to 8. It is
Harden's
9
got
to 8
6
right
points.
now.
The Kings leading.
Ooh.
Collison, the pass to Cage.
Oh,
Stolen
no.
by Harden.
I was hoping I didn't do that in time, but no, he's kind of slow animation. I can't believe it's that much. It's
That
that
is
much
up-tempo
slower, though.
basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow
And
better.
Carlson
You can get out
makes
and
it.
run
All
and get
right.
easy
Let's see if we
opportunities.
can make it
Everybody gains
another
confidence.
3-pointer for our
Over the last 2
team.
seasons, we've seen Harden
get
go
us
from one of
in
the best 6 men in the league to an absolute
actual
superstar
2-point
of the
lead.
NBA. But one area that he
Sounds
needs to
like
work
it.
on still is his defensive presence.
Offensive rebound.
Couldn't get
Tries
it.
again. And he sinks the layup.
Good shot
He's
defense.
got
All
8.
right, I'll
That
take it.
putback's about
I'll
as
take
easy
it.
as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
And
Here's the beast.
oh, clean release. I got
yes,
the
sir, that
3,
one drops.
14 to 12. I can't
And with
believe I
Harden, you
got
don't have him on your
clean
team
release on
for defense, but
Oh,
there were
my
times
gosh.
this season,
that. That is
you know,
sick.
when Clark, he may have been a liability. He looked lost on defense.
Yeah, not only was he lost, there was some times where he didn't give the effort, Kevin. Just basically
What? It went in? Oh.
defensively, and that has
I
to
thought I
change.
got the
think he
rebound
can
there for a
improve that
second,
area
but no.
tremendously with just a little more effort.
Alright,
So
it's
both teams
tied
making some changes here.
14-14. Take out Meow and... Really?
And so
This
here
is
is
why you
Houston.
don't bench me.
4-point game.
This is why you don't bench me.
There's
Oh,
McDaniels.
yes.
Kicks it out to Terry.
Oh, what? I thought we had the ball.
And that one goes
What?
long.
Oh.
First quarter.
All right, let's see if we can get back into this game. April 5th, Easter. No Easter. Scoring got advantage.
Just a moment.
Others,
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're getting good balance offensively, too, because
Yes.
they're starting to knock down that
All right, Ben
mid-range jumper.
McLemore.
They've got Joey Dorsey. Terry is out there with McDaniels.
And
Then it's
Gavin
Corey
Cage
Brewer.
shoots it.
And it's
What?
Papanicolo
How did
at
that
the
not
floor.
go in? All right,
That's the
we
move
get
from the
paid.
second quarter
How
for the
did that
Rockets.
not go in?
Now let's go to Doris Burke.
Oh my
Doris.
gosh.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He ended with 29 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes.
All right,
It was a great
please
outing
don't
for
make
him,
all
and
of
the
them.
team needed him as he was the
Yay.
main source of
Now
points
I
all
already know we can at
Hopefully
least
he
get a
gets more
3.
support in this one,
William
Kevin.
missed
Doris,
both.
thank
And
you.
no,
Well, guys,
all right.
you know, he made
We
play
can get a
after play in
3
that
at
game.
least.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Williams.
I don't know if it'll carry over. but
Cousins.
clearly the fact that
Oh,
you have
nice. All right,
a high-level
20-21.
performance
Pass to
in
assist.
your
That's
recent
right. That's
memory
right.
bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
And
Stupendous rush to the rim
I
and a
couldn't do
mighty
that.
slam
No
on
one
the
wants
end
to
of it.
see
But
that.
through the
No
teeth
one
of
wants
some
to
pretty
see
soft
that.
D,
Dunk
I
on.
can't help but say
Nobody
that.
Well,
wants to
let's
see
see how that impacts things here.
Oh,
Because those
Cousins.
kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both
that. And
sides.
Rudy Gay.
Here's Gay
Oh.
following the score by Houston. Here's
Please
Cage.
make that. Please make that.
No good
Ah,
He hit a 3 in the
couldn't
first,
make it go in
so
for
far
the
has been
3.
unable to
That would have
capitalize
tied
here
the
in this
game.
quarter.
That would have
Wasted
tied the
no
game,
time
and
on
they
that
make
one.
it. Now we're
And it's
down
a
by
5-point
5.
Houston lead. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
Oh, and back.
A fader.
Make that.
And the shot
What?
falls short this time.
How
Better
am I not
make a habit of
making these
giving him that
shots?
shot. I mean, he doesn't
This
miss
is
many
so
of them.
cool.
On
It'd be
Houston's
hilarious
dishes
if
to
we're
Ariza.
facing
And
the
Dorsey
shot.
gets to
If
Ariza.
we were facing Chi-Town.
Terry the pass to Monty
Oh.
Hughes. Shot clock at 6.
Monty Junas.
Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Dorsey.
And
it's
oh,
blocked by
that
Cage.
block.
They turn over the
Shot
24-second
clock
buzzer,
violation.
signaling
Now
the
the
shot clock
Kings
violation.
get the
Patrick
ball.
Beverly.
And you bench me. And you
Let's
bench
go, you're up.
me. Alright, now by 3. Who has the ball? We
There's
have the
49
ball.
seconds left to
And
play here
I'm
in the
still
half.
not hitting, no.
Collison
Alright.
kicks to Caspi.
Gosh. What? Casper's all alone now.
Pass to
Come on,
McLemore.
guys. Collison.
The
Collison, be
drive
smart
by
about this.
Collison. Dishes it to McLemore.
To McLemore.
4 on the shot clock.
Oh. Oh, what's he gonna do? Shoots it. And
And that one
he
hits back out.
couldn't make
Well,
it.
don't give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
The Beast is checked in for
They
Sacramento.
have the ball. Something up point guard.
Houston leading by 3. Here's Beverly. Right now averaging 7 points a game.
Can't steal because I can't concentrate on the ball when he moves around that much.
And the pass to McDaniels.
Gosh. McDaniels. McDaniels.
4 seconds left.
McDaniels.
Great D that time from Collison.
Yes.
All
Yes.
the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Yeah, wait. I dribbled that out. We
Well,
have the
James,
ball,
throughout
right?
the first half, you struggled with turnovers. Is
James,
keeping better
who
control
is
of
he
the ball a
talking
major
to?
focus for the second half?
Who's he got to?
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers,
What?
especially on
What?
forced.
What the heck? What the heck? Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. That was freaking hilarious.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. we're going to turn this from a close game into our game. I like the way we're valuing the basketball. Keeping those turnovers down has really helped us throughout the first 2 quarters. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection. And we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making sure to make the pass when you don't see something. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
Alright then. Let's prove it then. Do this.
Second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
It's been a nice game for the
Guarding
Beast.
Patrick
He has 12
Beverly.
points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
He's
I
anticipated the
think
ball
Gar are
movement
like the
down low.
best
He's
player in
finding
my
angles,
rookie
and that's
season.
why he's able
Oh,
to go
Reggie
up there and really
Evans.
control that glass area with his
Reggie
shot
Evans,
block.
not
On
me.
the court right
Not
now
me.
for the
Yeah.
Kings.
Yeah, thank you.
In at point guard.
Taking that
Evans
foul
is
from
out
me.
there with
Oh.
DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's McLemore. And it's Gay in at the 3 spot.
My legs hurt.
Patrick Beverly is absolutely a hound dog defensively. He's got so much pit bull in him and how he goes about defending people at that guard spot. He's not a big playmaker or scorer. He's basically a 3-point shooter and a defensive specialist.
Oh my gosh.
Now, here's Harden. To the inside.
Inside?
On the Eunice. He got
Ah,
right to the cup
he
using
made
that
it.
screen.
34 to 40.
Eunice
We're
has
down
got
by
his second
6
basket of the
now.
game. The Kings trail by 6.
And back. And. Oh, what? I can make that? What?
Harden grabs the
Oh
miss.
my god.
Harden's
I had to
nice
react to the
rebound
thing
on
on
the
that
night.
bit. What?
Reason
Trevor
issues delivered.
Riza, bruh.
And so he draws the
McLemore.
foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Ooh.
And Patrick Beverly, a nice find for the Houston Rockets, makes an ideal pairing with Harden in the backcourt.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin, because he's tough,
And
he's
shoots
defensive-minded,
and misses,
he's a good complement
no.
to Harden, and I think any team in the league would love to have him just because of that toughness and that competitive desire.
Here's the
And.
beast. 12
Oh,
points.
yes.
Good.
The
You know, if you
3-pointer.
were
That
only
was a
looking at the way
3-pointer,
he's
right?
played
Pretty sure it
offensively,
was.
you'd think his team would
I
be
was
ahead.
not paying attention to the score, so I would not
The
know.
feed to Harden.
I am pretty
He
sure that was a
dishes it to Beverly.
3-pointer. I don't know if it wasn't. Fuck this game.
It's rebounded by
a
Cage.
3-pointer.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
From the sideline, let's catch
And-
up with Doris Burke.
Come on, make that. Ah. Whoa. Will that happen? Dang. All by himself there. All by himself. Down by 8. So we have the ball. Let's see what we can do with it.
And so sneaky with that sweep-through move.
He lives at the line, Doris. Thanks. Sacramento making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And no, I didn't mean to make
Another
that.
shot.
Shoot that.
Nice
It's
hit
that
again.
bad.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw
fouls.
line here.
Way to
Like
play
his
in
cousin?
attack mode and get inside.
Doesn't make
If
the
you're on
first
defense and you're
one.
gonna foul,
You
make sure
should
it's a
have
good
made that,
one. They
Demarcus.
did, preventing
You
the
better
and
make the
one.
second
No
one.
luck that time either.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there.
It's a bro day. It's a freaking bro day.
Pushing their lead to double digits.
Everybody
And now a
making
10-point
shots, but
Houston
not
lead.
Guys, they've had a
DeMarcus
solid start to the
Cousins.
second half offensively. Gotten good looks. They've made 3 out of 4.
Here's Cage.
Bruh.
No good.
Aw,
And Houston
that
gets the lead.
would have been
Tell you what, as well as he
sick.
shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
And stolen by Gay. Just under 2.5 minutes
And
into the third quarter
make
now.
it 3.
Sacramento
Ah.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Houston moving it around. All sorts of
And
time.
wide open.
And it's Sacramento
All right.
with the rebound.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Feeds to Williams.
Really?
Here's the beast. Guarded by
Who did
Harden.
he get?
It's stolen
What?
by Ariza. And it's Houston on the break.
Oh, that's how you pronounce his last name.
Pass to Beverly.
I'm dumb.
Back to
I'm
Ariza.
really dumb.
The dish to
Yay.
Beverly. Here's the 3. That's good.
And he makes it.
Beverly's got 8 points.
Oh my gosh, are we just not like going
laser
to
three-point
win
shooter,
these last
but
few
that shot
games?
was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Cage.
And
That's good.
oh yes, it went in.
Less and less of these days.
Good.
That little finger roll.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. That is off.
But he
Now
didn't make it.
Sacramento
He
takes
didn't
it
make
the
it
other
yet.
way. 11 feet
And
away.
oh,
The
perfect
Rocket lead is
release.
kept down now to just
Perfect
9 with the
release
basket
through
from Cage.
everybody.
Very productive
All
game
right.
for him, but he's going to have to get some help from his teammates if they're going to win.
All right.
Derek Williams, an
I need to
undersized,
pass it
face-up
more
four-man
because I have
back
to
in
calm
college
David
at Arizona,
down.
look to drive to the rim,
Teammates
take
need to make
advantage
him
of his
one too, but
athleticism.
seriously, that is true. Put pressure on
Searching
shooters
for
and
his
threes.
niche, trying
No
to adapt
threes,
his game
what?
to the league.
You're
Here's what
tying my
Sacramento's
hands
going
here,
with right
bruh.
now. Hollins is checked in.
Tying my
And
hands
Thompson
here.
in for Reggie Evans. Passes it to Tim.
Oh,
And
Dorsey.
Dorsey kicks to
Ah, what? I couldn't get
And a
that.
foul
I
call
was
on the
trying to
shot.
steal
Got
the
him on
pass,
layup
but
that time,
no.
so he'll shoot
Did
two
not
right
work.
here.
Did not
And the question
work.
for Derek Williams has been, what is his position in the NBA? Is he best at the small forward or the
Terry.
power forward spot? Thus far,
Shit.
he's been
All right.
stuck between
And
those
shoot.
positions and not
And
finding much success either way.
Great, we're
And
down
now
by
Doris
10
Burke has an
exactly.
update
Will
from
we
the
be down by
sidelines.
11?
Yes,
And
Kevin,
we
over
are
that
down
break, I
by
was able
11.
to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the beast.
Oh my gosh.
Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Something else he
I
mentioned is that he's
can't
giving them the green
have
light
this
on
happen.
offense. He wants to see a high
Carlson.
volume of shots. Perhaps the rest of the
And-
second half will look different after those
my
adjustments,
gosh.
Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Oh my gosh.
And Williams hasn't
My
yet shown
teammates,
three-point
I
range,
do
but
pass
inside
it,
Steve,
and
he
they don't make
rebounds at a
anything.
small forward rate. You watch him. What's his best position?
I think he's got to
I'm
be a
not
stretch
gonna
forward. You know, he's
say what I
he's not
think
a
I
great
just
defender,
heard
but he's
from the
got a lot
commentator.
of skill and athleticism
So,
as a four.
let's
He
just
can
leave
use
it
his
at
quickness
that.
to get around bigger players.
And
as a three, I'm not sure his
what?
skill set really
You're
adds
mean.
up. Poor shooting
You're
from
just
him this
really
quarter.
mean.
His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
McDaniels.
McDaniels passes to Dorsey.
Oh my gosh.
Goes back
He
up.
must have got so
He lays it
bullied
in.
as a kid. Hey,
7 points in the game.
They have to box out better than that.
All right.
I mean, that putback is just
I
another
don't know how
example
long
of
down
the difference
comes in
between
there.
these two
Maybe.
teams
Now I
today.
sound stupid. Oh, what?
Brewer with the
No!
steal.
No!
And pushing it up is Houston Rockets again in transition.
Ugh.
Here's McDaniels.
See, we can't do anything.
Misses from close range.
We can't
the
do
Kings trail by
anything.
15.
We try to get in this lead.
Outside Collison. There's the pass to Cage.
And
That three
that
off the
almost
mark.
made it. I know he said no
First
three,
half,
but
so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to McDaniels.
Daniels,
He kicks to Dorsey.
Dorsey.
He shot 2 free
What
throws
reach?
in the game.
That
Made
was a
one
reach
and
and
missed
foul.
one.
Well,
Ah.
not the best statistic for him. I mean, his
See, this
performance
is
at
not
the
my
line,
best
of course,
game.
very low numbers.
We
And I don't
need
think
to
there's any
win
question
this.
about it, guys.
Like,
He's got to bring that
seriously.
percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you. You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line.
That's not.
And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half.
And
That bodes well going forward.
what?
Well, he won't
How
miss many
did
of
that
those,
not make it?
especially with
How
the
did that
defender
not
not
get
in the
in?
best of positions there.
Alright. Alright. And it's third. I'm freaking out. April 5th. Who are we facing? Utah Jazz. Okay.
And a moment here to look back at our State Farm.
Alright.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Monteunitas out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Brewer in at small forward.
Oh,
That's the
gosh.
5 for
Oh,
Houston
gosh.
right now. Here's Cage.
Take that.
On top
Yes.
of 13 feet. The Beasts got the
I
first
just gotta
points up on the
keep on
board here in
making
the
shots.
fourth for
Keep on
Sacramento.
making shots.
Brewer with a screen for Harden.
Gavin Cage. Oh, gosh.
It's
Such
Ariza
a
on the wing.
great That's
He
a
feeds
great
it to
basketball
Maniunas.
player.
Ariza kicks to
Yeah,
Brewer.
we all know that. Oh my
The
God.
shot is
Oh,
off. Great
we
D
couldn't
that
get
time
it.
from
Collison. Rudy Gay.
Pass to Cage.
Gavin Cage. Couldn't get it in.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I made
Boy,
that free
defensively,
throw.
they've played with a high energy level, guys. And
Couldn't
all the
make that
steals we've
one.
seen,
This is
really
not
a
good.
result of that aggressiveness.
Not good.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
The Kings trail by 18. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. It's rebounded by Houston.
All right.
Ariza's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Oh, Patrick Beverly.
Stolen by
Oh, yes.
Collison. Here's the beast. Shot
And
from
right
the wing.
there.
And he
That
gets the
sucked,
bucket.
but still
The
went in.
Beast's got 11
That
points
sucked,
here in
but it
just the second
still
half.
went
Houston leading
in.
by 16. Everly with the ball. Kicks it to Ariza. And that's a foul called on the Beast.
I can't believe that was
That'll be
a
his
foul.
second foul of the game. Joey Dorsey's
Like,
checked in for Houston.
Dang.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ariza a screen on Gay. Dishes to Maniunas. 6 to shoot.
On to Eunice. And,
Evans with the
all
rebound.
right.
The Kings
All
trail by
right,
16.
now we have the ball. Last quarter. Oh no. Oh yes.
Collison the pass
the
to
ball.
Cage. From 18
And
feet away, the
18.
Rockets pull it
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're
Pardon.
definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Yes.
Good.
Three-pointer
The
goes
Beast's got
in.
8 here in the quarter.
Oh
And he had one in the first as well.
my
He can
gosh.
be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
That was a three-pointer, right? Gosh, I keep forgetting.
The feed to
That's
Beverly.
really bad.
And foul called as he
Gosh,
misses. He'll go to the line and shoot
DeMarcus
2.
Cousins.
Well, you look at Patrick
Did you
Beverly, and I
block
think
him
he
enough?
embodies the phrase, Chicago tough.
Patrick
He's
Beverly
relatively
gets 2
unknown
free
growing
throws,
up
and let me get
hooping in the
gonna make
playgrounds
both
of West
of them.
Chicago. He's always played the
first
game with
one,
an
what
edge,
a
though, and that served
surprise.
him well as an NBA player.
And he makes the second one.
Beverly
I
learned
knew
pressure
it.
defense back in high school as the lead guard in a 1-2-2 press. To prepare his team to play that way, his coach had them running stairs
Oh, now
nonstop for an hour every day. And Beverly still fanatical about his
I need
conditioning.
I want to try to get in so I can do a dunk.
Here's the Beast.
Oh,
Defended by Beverly.
what?
No good from Cage.
I couldn't even
Houston
finish the
on the break.
layup.
Here's Harden.
You're kidding me.
Here's Ariza. Nice D from
Yes.
Cousins.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Maniunas with the steal.
No.
Beverly with the ball. Now defended by Cage. Now here's Beverly. Guarded closely. Doesn't get the finger roll.
Cousins.
And so Patrick Beverly,
please.
taken in the second round in
Please.
2009.
Cousins.
Clark,
Oh
the
my
final
gosh.
training camp by the
Collison.
Miami Heat. He spent the next
I was
5 years
saying the
playing in
wrong
Greece.
name. Is that why you
You're
didn't
right,
have
Kevin. Those
it?
are physical leagues where they allow a lot of contact. His defense
Oh,
is how he survived.
me and
even
Rudy
now,
Gay both
that's his
totally
bread and
fouled
butter.
them,
That's
but
how
he
he
didn't
plays.
even
He
foul
defends.
me. I don't think
James
I got a
Harden
foul
gets
this
a
game.
famous
That's pretty
beard in the
good.
NBA. In fact,
That
he
is
leaves his
pretty
barber
good
in
for
charge
me.
of trimming it, so you can give him all the credit,
And
or maybe the blame, depending on how you look at it.
In Harden, a relatively quiet demeanor. Some have even said moody, but clearly he's embraced his new leading role in
And-
Houston.
And he says,
James Harden got player of the game that night. Gavin Cage trying to do as well as he could, but that moment, let's stop right there. An injury came. An injury caused by James Harden. And I just got news. You look at Gavin Cage doing everything he can, but no. at the end and all, he had an injury. And he couldn't go into any of the games for the rest of the season.
Who would you say is to blame for your team's recent woes? You or your teammates?
Well, we rise and fall as one. And in our locker room, there are no finger pointers, there's no egos. We all know we need to get back to work and get better.
Yes, Mr. Nelson, what's your question?
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What do you got to do to limit those next time out?
Only mistake I made was coming to this stupid press conference. Somebody out here got a real question, yo?
You, sir?
Well, it's no secret you're approaching free agency. Do you plan to give a hometown discount if they make an offer?
You know, I'm not really concerned with that, all right? I just want to finish the season off nice and strong and let my agent deal with the numbers.
You mean to tell me you're the only professional athlete who doesn't care about money?
That's not what I said. I said I'll let my agent deal with the numbers. You may not believe this, but all of us just don't sit up at night dreaming about how much bank we can make. Some of us just want to play the game, run with good teammates, and compete for a title. I mean, it might blow your mind, but I'm just trying to hoop, bro. Does that answer your question? So I thought. Thank you.
Alright. After the injury, he was able to come out there a couple nights later and talk to them. His injury cannot be feeling well, but at least he could walk out through there. And that'll be it for this episode of NBA 2K15, my career mode.